Hello, everybody. I'm Josh Oakes with smartsocial.com. And boy, today we have a really cool person to interview. We're going to talk about everything from bullying to security to online shopping. The holidays are coming up, and we want to make sure you're safe and smart online because we know your kids are all over social media. So today, I'm with you here live in Santa Monica, California, but our guest is in Salt Lake City. Her name is Sage Singleton, and she is a security and safety expert at safewise.com, and she's going to talk to us about a bunch of tips that you can use to keep your kids safe these holidays. So welcome, Sage, to the video. I want to talk about cyberbullying first. Talk to me about what's one of the biggest tips we can use to keep our kids safe when they see cyberbullying.
Sure. Well, first, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. So the number one thing I encourage parents to do when it comes to cyberbullying is encourage your kids to talk with you immediately if someone threatens them or if they insult them online. The best thing you can do is have an open conversation and talk about it right when it happens.
Yeah, that's wise. And then are there any tips that you would say that you guys learn about how and why that's so important?
Sure. Well, for as many people report, so many kids report being a victim of cyberbullying, but most parents are unaware that it's happening. And so parents can't do anything. They can't be an advocate for their child if they don't know their child is a victim of cyberbullying. So it's so important for the kid to have a safe, open space where they feel like they can talk to their parent who will be an advocate for them, because nothing can get done if the parent's not aware of the issue.
Yeah, and Sage, as you know, and many of the people that are watching this, we have a program called Parent University that gives you videos you watch with your kids so that if you're tired of being the bad parent, telling your kids all this stuff, it's hard enough to be a parent plus a safety expert plus this. So we have these videos that you watch with your kids so that your kids are up to speed, feeling as if mom or dad are comfortable to come to if they see something on Snapchat. Let's talk about tip number 2, identity theft. One of your tips about identity theft is avoiding posting personal information. Talk to us about why that's important and what is the personal information we should avoid posting.
Sure. So everyone's aware about identity theft, but a lot of people don't think kids are a victim of identity theft. But because kids have clean credit reports, they're not checking it often. It's a prime space for cybercrime to happen. And so my tip for parents on how to protect their kids from identity theft is to avoid posting any identifying information. And that would include your name, your date of birth, your home address. And that just makes it easy for hackers to steal your information and potentially ruin your credit score. And so parents need to check in on their kids and just kind of scan their social media and make sure there's not any identifying information open to the public.
Yeah, that's really wise. And those of you that are watching, another tip is to just go to Google and search for your kids' names. See what a predator can find. A lot of parents are thinking, well, because I get to talk to thousands of parents a year in our speeches. Well, you don't understand. Let me tell you my unique story. Step 1 is go see what a predator could find on Google. You'd be shocked at how quickly that will answer many of your questions. And that is your basic security level kind of a threat assessment, if you will. Just go to Google. Okay, let's talk about tip number 3 that you have about sexual predators. Well, we kind of just hinted at that. How can you protect your kids from sexual predators?
So the number one tip I have for parents is to check what your kids are posting online. You can trust your kids and have an open space, but for your kids who are under 18 in junior high and high school, you need to check in and see what they're posting to social media, what people can see into their private life that they may intentionally or unintentionally have posted to Facebook. So parents don't need to spy on their kids, but they do need to be actively involved in what they're posting to social media.
Yeah, so would you say that maybe parents should have an open dialogue about, hey, let's go into your Instagram and make sure that we know what you're putting online and what you're messaging for your protection?
Yes, definitely. I think parents should obviously follow their children on social media platforms so they can see what their child is posting to the world. But also the child needs to be able to show the parent, hey, I posted this on Instagram. And likely it's an innocent post, but they might have put their full name or address in a post, and the parent can say, hey, this is a hazard. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, it opens up a dialogue. That's great. All right, tip number 4. Password hacking and breach of personal information. This is huge. How do we talk to kids about how important passwords are, and what should we tell them about sharing passwords?
Sure. Well, first of all, we should tell kids don't ever share your password, even with your best friend. At the time, you may trust your best friend and think it's completely innocent, but you just don't know who they're going to share it with. And if they do have access to your social media accounts, what if they post something that they think is funny, but it's embarrassing and can hurt your reputation, your safety? It just has negative repercussions that can easily be avoided if you keep your password personal.
That's so wise. And those of you parents that are watching right now, if you're tired of your kids telling your kids, hey, once it's out there forever. Kids hate hearing that, unfortunately. They roll their eyes. So if you're looking for something, how you mean well, all the parents that are saying, if you post something online or if you share that password, we have videos that say, here's how someone got kicked out of Harvard. Here's the what, the why, the where, the backstory. And because they shared this, they did this, and it tells the whole story. Why you shouldn't share your passwords, how somebody got kicked out of here and did this. So if you're ever interested in not being that bad parent, Parent University is a place to start. Let's talk about tip number 5 that you have. It's called online shopping, just in time for the holidays. You talk about shopping on secure sites. How do we know if it's a secure site?
So the number one thing you can look for is up in the web bar, it'll say either HTTP or HTTPS, and you need to shop on sites that have HTTPS. That means it's a secure site. Obviously, there's other indicators. Have you heard of the name? Is there brand recognition? Does it look like a legitimate website? But the first clue to look at is make sure there's an S after the HTTP on any website you're shopping on.
That's a great advice. And we were talking before, parents, if your kids are wanting to go buy something online, have them consider doing research on Amazon. I don't get paid by Amazon, but my books are listed on Amazon. But have your kids go research the product on Amazon, find a few of them, and then have them do research on the reviews and stuff. Maybe add it to the cart, but not buy it. If your kids are younger, at least you're going to know Amazon's a little bit safer. Your credit card's already in there. You're probably a Prime member because most of America seems like they are. But that's a good place to start on a safe site. It's all HTTPS now going forward. Okay, let's talk really quickly about tip number 6. Posting cautiously on social media. This is my favorite. Talk to us about what kids might post innocently and what it actually might let other people see online.
Sure. So your child might post a picture of their soccer team or baseball team, of everyone in their jerseys. It's an end of year photo, and it's innocent, it's celebratory, but what it says to the outside world, especially if your kids are elementary school and junior high, a predator can look at that photo and see the number that your child is on the sport team, what high school they go to, which kids they hang out with. And it just says so many things about their lifestyle patterns and behaviors that the kid's not thinking about that. But because we live in a scary world, predators are looking at that information and keeping track of it.
Yeah. So parents, if your kid is 0 to 13, they should not be on anywhere public online. That's our opinion here at smartsocial.com. And it's an opinion that is adopted and agreed upon by psychologists, therapists, and counselors all over the world that watch our videos 600,000 times a year. Consider 0 to 13, you need to be Googling your kids. Oh, but they're not online. They are online. Their information is online. Your home address is online. Make sure you're auditing your kid online to see what predators can find. We are a couple years ahead of the world understanding how important this is. So in 24 months, you're going to see the whole world go, wow, we should have been doing this for years. We're giving our kids these devices. So I love how you're talking about posting cautiously online, because that's really our dream. Our dream is to teach kids how to shine online. And with that, it's a double-edged sword. Sage, I'm going to give you last words. What are some other tips that you would tell people when letting their kids approach the internet this holiday season?
I think just the number one tip is be honest and have open communication. Parents need to make their kids feel safe, like they can share if they're being bullied, if they want to purchase something online, if they want to post a photo. Just being an open advocate for your kid, realizing the kid is likely going to be on social media, so let's make it a win-win for both the parent and the child.
I love that. Sage, thanks so much for being with us here today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Those of you that are watching right now, you can learn more at Parent University at smartsocial.com, where you get videos you watch with your kids. Yes, we'll bring you up to speed on Snapchat in under 15 minutes. We'll teach you all that, and we'll teach you Instagram. And also, our newest thing is we have a 2018 family cell phone contract that walks your kids through in 2 pages or less, exactly a checklist of how they'll get that device removed, how they'll hurt the family if they do something bad, and also what good behavior looks like. I hope that you'll go ahead and check out Parent University. You also get a video module your kids watch as they fill it out. So it shows them why they need to do it. From me, make me the bad person and you be the good cop. That's our goal in Parent University, is to make you the best you can be, because there's a lot of hats you got to wear these days, and we want to make it easy for you. I'm Josh Oakes with smartsocial.com. Thanks for watching today. Remember, your kids are watching, so make sure they're always keeping it light, bright, and polite. We'll see you guys soon on the next episode. Have a great day. Take care.